So, talking to Kathy Jessup, who is a writer, storyteller, and who has traveled to Africa, Iceland, Scotland, all kinds of amazing places, doing what she loves to do. And I mean, what accomplishments. So, Kathy, what do you attribute that level of success to?
I thought about this. It's a tough question because anybody will tell you that we're only partially successful, right? It's a big ladder, and I'm on one rung. So I really do view it honestly, and in all humility, as a lifelong journey. And the success that I've had so far, when I think about it, I believe it's because my basic personality is to say yes. Yes to everything that comes my way. I am a risk taker. And I really do believe that some of the things that you're approached with that are outside your comfort zone, are good for you, and they're growth experiences. So if somebody calls me up and says, will you speak at this conference, or will you talk about this, or will you come do this, I always say yes, and then I hang up the phone and I go, oh good God, what have I done? I don't know anything about such and such. But I've often had some of my best growth from that. So I think you have to be brave as an artist. You have to be willing to grow, new experiences. It doesn't mean losing focus on what you're after, what you think you want to do. But along the way, you have to be willing to do sidebars and kind of go here and go there. And maybe you fail, but so what? You learn from that. And oftentimes you're surprised by what you do learn and what you then have with you to go forward again in what you've chosen. So that's my number one tip. Say yes.
That's fantastic. So is that your advice to writers as well? And to people of sort of all genres of the artistic industry, whether they're illustrators or what, to just
that's a good point, because I'm a writer and a storyteller. So really I'm a performer, and maybe it's easier for me. I think performers tend to say yes and leap a lot, and maybe writers are a little more cautious. So that might be what my performer background has helped me with as a writer. I'm a big believer in cross-pollination of the arts. I want to know how artists think and how they do their craft. I want to work with musicians. I love to try improv and drama. I love to be around writers. I might not use some of that stuff necessarily in my storytelling or my writing, but what can it hurt, right? To open yourself up and absorb what other artists are doing. I think it's fun. That's the fun part.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much.